So we have the second class from the heart opening class. The previous class was more about lowering down the blood pressure. Well, this one will be kind of increasing the blood pressure a bit, but also to regulate it. So if you have a permanent high blood pressure, then with this class I would recommend to do it slowly and gently. But this is actually a great class because we will switch from more dynamic active poses to slowing down, settling again, just to give the body the opportunity to find its best blood circulation and to regulate itself. This is the goal. There won't be any poses that we haven't done before, so you know everything. And also as props, you might need only a blanket for your knees because we will have some kneeling moments. Cushion in the beginning of the class to take a seat, and if you have a wall nearby, because it's always nice to lift the legs up at the end of the class, but also if you simply lay down on your mat, it's perfectly okay. This is just with the wall, will be an option always. And again we will start with short breathing meditative practice. Last week we did this Brahmari pranayama, the bee humming. Well, today we are going to do the same, but when the moment comes I will let you know. So please find first your comfortable sitting position. Gently close your eyes for a moment. Rest your hand somewhere and close your eyes. Let the next few moments simply allow yourself to settle down. Come back to your me time. Noticing for yourself when was the last time you gave yourself this hour or more or less for yourself. To feel your body from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. If you need to make some fine adjustments into your position, feel free to do it in any moment. Soften your facial expression. Shoulders, feel your belly soft and calm. Feel your legs, your feet. And gently place your hands on your heart area. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat, maybe not. Simply allow yourself to visualize a tiny flame into your heart center. It is there. And today I want to ask you to set an intention for the practice. I will ask you simply to take a few deep breaths in and out into this tiny flame. on the practice with the sound of Om. If you feel it, as always, feel free to join me or simply stay with the vibration. Gently release your arms. If you need to change the position of your legs, or if you want to change the position of your seat, go for it. With the next part, we are going to do this humming bee pranayama, Brahmari pranayama. Again, we will use the fingers. Again, if you don't feel your hands clean enough, then feel free to use only your thumbs to close your ears. If you don't mind touching your face, then use your index fingers, place them on your eyelids, close the eyes. Put the middle fingers on the both sides of your nostrils without completely closing them. Put your ring fingers on your upper lip and the pinky fingers under your lower lip. The thumbs will close your ears. What is the goal with this practice? We are going to inhale through the nose. The nostrils will be slightly open. And on exhalation, we'll start producing this humming bee sound as long as possible. I will make a demonstration and then we will do it for 10 rounds. Just to let you know, do it with your own pace. Once I finish, I will release my hands, but don't worry, do it as long as you need, because after I finish, I will wait for a few seconds or maybe for a minute for everyone to make sure that it's done. So the demonstration now. Inhaling through my nose, closing my ears, eyes and mouth. Feel free to join me. This practice has an amazing calming effect. It really helps to focus when you feel distracted. It also calms down the mind. It lowers the blood pressure if it is too high. And once you start practicing it more often, then you can even play with the sound, bringing the vibration up and down along the spine, where are the chakras, which also helps for the energy to flow into the body. But now we have one focus for this practice, and this is the heart center. And the Hatha chakra, the center of our emotions. Now we invite you on your next inhalation to gently start circling the arms through the sides. Taking a deep breath in. And exhaling to find this cactus shape, bringing the elbows to the sides, opening up the heart. Inhale there. Exhaling, bring the arms up. So you are exhaling, but the arms are going up. Again, inhale, spread your elbows in cactus shape. Lift up the heart, you can look up. Exhale there. Inhale again. And exhaling, bring the arms up. One more. In. Ex. In again, holding into the pose. Exhaling, bring the arms up. Now gently roll only your left arm behind your back. Bend your left elbow. Then bend your right elbow. Maybe you're able to bind your fingers behind the back, maybe not. Inhaling, lift up the heart, look up. Exhale there. Once again, inhale. And now exhaling, you can release. Circle the arms up. Cactus shape, exhale. Gently bring now your left arm in front of you. And with your right hand, gently press your shoulder towards your chest. One more deep breath in and out. And exhaling, simply place your left hand on the top of the right knee and spread your right arm all the way to the back, twisting the spine and again opening up the heart center. One deep breath in and out. Exhale, release. Now switch the cross of the legs. We were sitting too long on this side. Again, circle the arms up. Cactus shape. One breath in. Exhaling, bring the arms up. Inhale, cactus shape. Lift up the heart, look up. Exhale there. Arms up. And now exhaling, bring the right arm behind the back. Bend your left elbow, try to bind. Inhaling, lift up the heart, pause there, one deep breath in and out. on your next inhalation, whenever it comes, release the arms, bring them up. Cactus shape. Now bring your right arm in front and with your left hand gently press the shoulder towards the chest. One deep breath in and out there. And then the right hand will lay down on the left knee and the left arm is going all the way to the back. Twisting. Again, the heart area, the chest is open, the shoulders are open. And on your next exhalation, you can release. Again, circle the arms up. Cactus shape, open up the heart. Inhale there. Exhaling, bring the arms up. One more like this. Inhale, open up, lift up. Exhale there. Lift up the arms. And now you can release. You can move the cushion away. So come to your hands and knees and put a blanket or something under the knees. Spread your fingers wide, flatten the palms, hide the toes behind the knees. We'll make 5 regular cat-cows, trying every time to lift up the hair a bit higher and higher. So on your next inhalation, gently lift up the tailbone, press the belly down, draw the shoulders away from the ears and look up. Exhaling, tuck the tailbone down, suck the belly in and bring your head in between the upper arms. Again, from the tailbone, like a wave, inhale, lift up the heart. Exhale, from the tailbone to the crown, arch the back, compressing the heart area but creating more space on the back side. Make 3 more rounds following your own rhythm and trying to make these spinal curves more and more deeper and more wavy, just to engage each and every part of your spine, but most of all trying to open the heart area as much as possible. And next time when you lift up the heart in cow pose, you can pause there. You have already this curl in the lower back. So gently bring your right knee up. Keep on looking up, keep on opening the heart. Bring your left arm forward. Find your balance for a second. And exhaling, roll back your left shoulder and maybe your left hand will grab the toes of your right foot. Inhaling, look up and lift the right knee a bit higher. But again, don't forget the primary intention, and this is the heart. Pause there. One more breath. And exhaling, gently release. Straighten your right leg to the back and press the toes of your right foot down. Bring the left arm up to twist the spine. And exhaling, gently sweep your left arm under the right one, laying down on the left cheek, on the left shoulder. And only if you feel comfortable, maybe you bring your right arm up. So now we have the right side of the heart open and the left shoulder is gently compressing the left part of the chest. One more breath here. And exhaling, you can gently place your right hand down. You can bring your left hand down. Bring your right knee to the nose, no rush. And place your right knee in between the hands, straightening your left leg to the back. So your right heel is somewhere under the pubic bone. Come onto your fingertips and inhaling, gently lift up the heart and look up. Pausing there. The right buttock is in the air, you're not sitting on a side. One more breath. Exhaling, you can plant the hands down. You can bring the knees together in a tabletop position again. And exhaling, now you can walk your both hands forward, melting down the heart, keeping the hips on the top of the knees. Heart melting asana or anahata asana or puppy pose. This posture has so many names. Staying there for 2 more breaths. Trying not to relax the elbows completely, trying really to melt down the heart towards the ground. On your next inhalation, you can walk your hands under the shoulders again. Aligning the knees with the hips, you can tuck the toes under for the first downward facing dog for this practice. You can make some steps, you can adjust the hands if you need to do so. Relaxing the head, the neck. And actually here we'll do something that we haven't done before, I think. When we were doing the cat-cows, we were moving the spine from the tail to the crown of the head, but the knees were down. Well, now we are going to do something similar, but from downward facing dog. I will invite you to gently soften the knees, to lift up the tailbone, to press the belly down, and to try to create the same spinal wave. And in certain moment to press the hands and to arch the back, stretching the legs, lifting the heels super high. And again, soften the knees, lift up the tailbone. From the belly, lift up the heart, look up. It doesn't look like downward facing dog anymore. Press the hands, arch the back, stretch your legs, and again come into down dog. So try, close your eyes and simply allow yourself to feel your spine. Don't care about the shape. Actually, no one can see you. This is the benefit from practicing from home. Create these spinal waves as much as you can in this moment. No judgment, no expectations. After the next one, whenever it finishes for you, you can lower down the knees. Align the hands with the shoulders. The blanket may be still there. Now gently lift the left knee as high as possible. Curl the lower back, look up. Pause there, 1 breath. Right arm forward, find your balance. And then roll back the right shoulder, and maybe your right hand will grab your left foot. Lift up the heart, look up. Breathing. And exhaling, we'll gently release. We'll straighten the left leg to the back and we'll press the toes down. Right arm is going all the way up first to create space to twist the spine. And exhaling, now the right arm will go under the left one. We'll lay down on the right shoulder, on the right cheek. And only if you feel comfortable here, you can bring your left arm up. Again, the goal is to open now the left side of the chest and the right side at the same time. It's gently compressed by the shoulder. Breathing. One more breath only. And then we'll gently place the left hand first. We'll press the left hand, right hand next to the left. We'll gently bring the left knee next to the right. And we will walk the hands forward again. We'll bring first the left knee in between the hands. We will sit on the left heel. And we will bring the fingertips down, lifting up the heart. Pausing there, again the heart, the chest is open, the lower back is engaged. One more breath. And then we release the hands. We will come back to hands and knees. And we will walk the hands once again forward in this puppy heart melting pose. For 3 long breaths. And then we'll slowly walk the hands under the shoulders. The toes are tucked under, coming into downward facing dog. You can make some steps here, some gentle pedaling, stretching. Feel free to practice these spinal waves again. Or simply staying down dog. It's always nice to refresh your head. It also helps with the blood circulation. It also activates the cardiovascular system. Your next exhalation, gently lower down the knees again on the blanket. You can lift the right knee as high as possible, look up. And exhaling lightly, step this time the right foot on the place of your right hand. Take a moment to settle down there. And then through the sides, circle the arms up. Exhaling, find the cactus shape, press the heart forward, the pubic bone forward, look up. Inhale there. Exhaling, bring the arms up. Once again, inhale, open up the heart. And exhaling, gently bring your left arm behind the back. Bend your right elbow, try to bind. Look up. You can pause there. One more full breath. The heart is open. The legs are strong. And exhaling, again gently release. Bring your both arms up. And exhaling, now spin your left shin bone to the back. So you face the long side of your mat and straighten your right leg. The arms are still up. And from here, you can find the cactus shape. And you can gently bring your right hand towards the right ankle, your left arm overhead. Pausing there, breathing. Stretching again the left side, the left shoulder. One more full breath. And exhaling, you can release. Slowly bring the fingers of your left hand down. And simply give your right side a big stretch. As always, you can leave the right leg in the air or you can keep the toes down. Now we are stretching completely the other side. The heart is open all the time. One more breath there. And on your next exhalation, release your right arm. Walk your fingertips all the way to the front side of your mat, so you can bring the left heel again to the back. Plant your left hand on the level of the right foot and bring your right arm all the way up into easy twist. Exhaling, release. We'll do it 2 more times, this easy twist. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Place your right knee next to the left. And walk your hands forward, melting down the heart. Inhale, tuck the toes under. Bring your hands a bit closer and find your way into down dog. Make some steps, releasing your knees. Again, spinal waves if you feel them. And then we'll lower down the knees. Lifting the left knee as high as possible, look up. Lightly stepping the left foot forward. Inhaling through the sides, circle the arms, bring them up. Exhaling, cactus shape, pressing the pubic bone forward. Inhale there. Exhale, arms up. Again, inhale into cactus shape. Now we'll bend the right elbow behind the back. Then we'll bend the left elbow. Maybe you bind, maybe not. Look up. Breathing. Your hands are trying to support your middle back, the space between the shoulder blades, where actually the heart lays. Inhaling, gently release the arms, bring them up. Now spin the right shin bone to the back, straighten your left legs, face the long side of the mat, And exhaling, release the left hand towards the ankle, right arm overhead. Nice stretching. Again, the heart is open. The blood is able to flow freely. One more breath only. And exhaling, you can switch, bringing the right hand down, left arm overhead, deciding for yourself if you want to keep the toes of your left foot down or if you prefer to lift the left leg up. Whichever variation you prefer, whichever variation brings you into a deeper stretch. And then you can slowly release, crawling your fingers all the way to the front, adjusting the right shin bone. The right hand will come on the level of the left foot, and the left arm is going all the way up for a nice easy twist. Exhale, release. 2 more rounds. And once you finish your third round, just bring your left knee next to the right, puppy pose, walking your hands forward. 3 deep breaths here. And here I will challenge you to lay your elbows down the way you're in puppy pose, to tuck the toes under and try to straighten your knees. You will feel it into your shoulders a lot. Up to where it is possible. That's why we were doing all these spinal waves. One more breath there. And exhaling, you can bring the knees down. You can walk the hands under the shoulders. Sit on your heels. Sliding your right arm under the left one. Child's pose, relaxing your right shoulder. Compressing again the right side of the chest. You can gently switch, releasing the right arm, bringing the left arm under the right, facing your right side. From here, you can bring both arms forward, tucking the toes under, coming into down dog. Making some steps, some gentle pedaling, or maybe some waves, whatever you feel. Always trying to stay with the main intention of this class, the heart opener, but also to regulate your blood pressure, not to be that high, not to be that low, just your perfect balance in this moment. From here you can soften the knees and decide for yourself to step or to hop to the hands. Relax your arms, find the opposite elbow. You can sway here for a moment. And then slowly to unroll the spine, no rush, keep the shoulders, the elbows heavy. Rising to standing, releasing the arms, shaking them. And on your next inhalation, to circle the arms up. Exhaling to find this cactus shape, opening up the heart. Pausing there, inhale. Exhaling, bringing the arms up. Once again, inhale. Open up the heart, the chest. And now exhaling, gently bring your left arm behind your back. Bend your right elbow. Maybe you bind, maybe not. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, soften the knees and fold forward, keeping the arms behind the back. Inhale, look up. Exhaling, release the hands down. Step back into down dog. Lower down the knees. Walk your hands forward, puppy pose. Tuck the toes under and lift up the sitting bones, only for one breath. Exhale, bring the knees down. Hands under the shoulders, downward facing dog. Soften the knees, look to the hands, step or hop to the palms. Through the sides, rise up all the way to standing. Circling the arms. Exhale, cactus shape. Inhale there. Exhaling, arms up. Inhale, cactus shape. Now exhaling, right arm behind the back. Bend your left elbow. Maybe you bind, maybe not. Inhale, look up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold forward. The same on the other side. Halfway up. Release the hands down slowly, no rush. Step back into down dog. Lower down the knees. Walk your hands forward, puppy pose. Press the elbows, tuck the toes under, unfold the knees, lift up the sitting bones. Exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders for downward facing dog. Soften the knees again, look to the hands, step or hop to the palms. When you're ready on inhalation, rise up all the way to standing. Exhaling, cactus shape. Inhale there. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, cactus shape. Exhaling, now roll back the shoulders and interlock the fingers behind your back. Straighten the arms, open up the heart, the chest, look up. Exhaling, you can soften the knees and fold forward. We're going to stay there for 3 long breaths. Relax your neck. The little fingers are trying to reach somewhere overhead. One more deep breath in and out. And on your next inhalation, release the hands, circle them up, rising up to standing. Exhale through the sides, fold forward. Look up. Now step only the left foot to the back. Find your steadiness, your stability. If you need to put your left knee down, go for it. Through the sides, inhale, rise up. High lunge pose. Exhaling, cactus shape again. Open up the heart. The pubic bone is going forward. Inhale there. Exhaling, bring the arms up. Inhale, spread your elbows, cactus shape. Exhaling, left arm behind the back. Bend the right elbow, maybe you bind. Look up. Pause there. One deep breath in and out. And exhaling, spin the left heel in and down. Open up your hips towards the long side of your mat. And gently try to bring your right elbow all the way to the right knee. One more deep breath there. And then you can release the hands. You can rest your right forearm on the top of the right knee. And then you can bring your left arm all the way overhead, coming into extended side angle pose. Give the left side a nice deep stretch. One more full breath in and out. And exhaling, you can release. Bring your left hand all the way down. Release the back heel. And now bring your right arm up, easy twist. You can always again bring the left knee down if you need it. The heart, the chest is open. The right hand is trying to go as much as possible to the back, somewhere behind you. Exhaling, you can release. Now walk your right foot a bit to the left and lay down the right knee. We are not in complete pigeon pose, but now the right heel is not under the pubic bone, it's a bit in front of the pubic bone. Come on to your fingertips again. Inhaling, lift up the heart. Find your stability. If you need to use a cushion and to put it under the right buttock for support, you're very welcome to do it. And you can decide to stay here. Or maybe you bend your left knee and with your left hand will find your left foot. And maybe you bring your right arm up and you will try to reach out the space between the shoulder blades. I'm not asking you to go into mermaid pose. Actually, I'm asking you to really open the front side. Pausing there. So we have three variations. Variation A, variation B, and variation C. Whichever works for you. One more breath in whichever variation you prefer. And exhaling, we'll release. Press the hands down. Come to your hands and knees. Puppy pose. Nail down the heart. Tuck the toes under, lift up the knees. And exhaling, release. Hands under the shoulders into downward facing dog. Look to the hands, step or hop to the palms. Through the sides, rise up all the way to standing, bring the arms up. Exhaling, open up the heart, cactus shape. Inhale there. Exhaling, bring the arms up. Inhale, cactus shape. Exhaling, interlock the fingers behind your back. Lift up the heart, the chest. Soften the knees and fold forward. Again, 3 long breaths here. Refreshing the brain cells. The blood pressure is already a bit higher. Gently releasing the hands, circling them up, rising up to standing. And through cactus shape, folding forward. Look up. Now step the right foot only to the back. Again, decide to place the right knee down or not. And when you are ready, lift up the heart, the arms. Exhale, cactus shape. Inhale there. Exhale, arms up. Inhale, cactus shape. Right arm behind the back. Bend the left elbow, binding or not, it doesn't matter. Lift up the heart, pause, breathe. And on your next exhalation, you can spin the back heel in and down, opening up the hips towards the long side of the mat. The heart, the chest is open, and exhaling, you can try to bring your left elbow towards the left knee. Only one breath there, and then you can release your left arm, bringing the right arm overhead. Stretching all of your right side now. The heart is still open. And exhaling, you can gently bring your right hand down. Lift up your left arm for nice easy twist, bringing the left hand as much as possible to the back. Three long breaths here. And exhaling, you can release. Walk your left foot a bit to the right and lay down your left knee. Again, the heel is a bit in front of the pubic bone this time. You can come onto your fingertips, staying here. Again, you can use cushion to support your left buttock if needed. And you can decide staying here, bending the right knee, maybe with the right hand grabbing the foot. Maybe this is enough. Or maybe you bend your left elbow, trying to reach the space between the shoulder blades. Whichever variation works for you, you don't have to overdo it. Just try to keep your heart open. exhaling, can slowly release. Press the hands, step back into downward facing dog. Walk your hands a bit forward. And now you can give it a try if you feel it to bring the elbows down, or you can bring the knees down and then the elbows down. So we are already in this, it's called dolphin pose. Now you try to stay there for 3 long breaths. It's quite intense for the shoulders. At the same time, the chest area, the heart area is both open and all the muscles around the heart are working. And when you feel it's enough, you can release. Release. Lay down onto your belly for a moment. And as a counter stretch, we'll bring the left hand forward, right arm under, laying on the right shoulder, and then we'll actually cross the upper arms in front of us. Making few breaths into the back, into the space in between the shoulder blades. The shoulders are stretching. And gently release. You can press the hands. Come to your hands and knees. Come into down dog. One last down dog for this practice. And again, you can give it a try to bring the elbows down directly, or first to bring the knees, then the elbows down, and then to lift up the knees. So we have these 2 variations. Again, into dolphin pose. If you want to spice it up, you can lean forward and back, but then it's more about the belly, and then for the shoulders and for the heart area. One more breath only. And then we'll lower down the knees. Again, we'll lay down on the belly. This time, the left arm will go under the right one, and then the right arm is going to the left. Counter stretching again. Few long breaths. Gently release, and we will flip on the back. Bending the knees, bringing the elbows on the both sides of the rib cage. Let the fingertips point the ceiling. The heels are right next to the sitting bones in one line, so the knees and the hips and the heels are in one line, fingertips pointing up. Your next inhalation, press the elbows down, press the feet down and lift up the pubic bone. It's a half bridge pose, but your fingertips are pointing up. So you're relying on your elbows and your feet. 3 deep breaths here. And try not to allow your sitting bones to collapse. Keep them as high as possible. And then slowly release. We'll make one more round. The hands and the arms will be in the same position. But on the next inhalation, once we lift up the pubic bone and the sitting bones, we'll try to lift the heels high as well. Then you can give it a try to place your hands on your kidney area, on your waist. So you have your lower back supported, the heart is open. And from here, you can simply bring the heels down. If it is not possible, keep the heels high. If it is too intense, you can always move the hands away. So it's a supported half bridge variation. Staying there for 2 more deep breaths. And then we'll lift up the heels first. Then we'll release the hands. And then the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. You can hug your knees to the chest. Massaging the spine, the lower back. You can gently roll your knees all the way to your right side, spreading your left arm to the left for a nice and juicy twist. Gazing it to your left hand, trying to keep your both knees down. You can see my legs are relaxed. My right hand is resting on my left knee. The shoulders are quite open, so they will help with a bit more of the heart opening. Come back to the center. Again, massaging the lower back. And then we'll roll all the way to the left, resting the right knee on the top of the left one, spreading the right arm. And don't worry if your shoulder blades are not both on the ground. Just make sure the legs are relaxed, the shoulder is open, and let the gravity do the rest. Gently come back to the center. Your knees to the chest, massaging the lower back. And then we'll roll back and forth a few times, massaging the whole line of the spine. The moment we will come to sitting. And here I will invite you to take your cushion, to put it under your knees. Maybe you fold it like me. Make sure the heels are on the ground. And gently lay your torso, your belly on your thighs. If you need extra cushion or to bend the knees a bit more, you're very welcome to do it. Bringing your arms forward, resting your heart on your knees area. Relax your head and simply allow yourself to breathe into your shoulder blades, into the back side. The arms are relaxed, the hands are relaxed, the legs are relaxed. They are supported by a cushion. We'll stay here for 3 more deep breaths. And then the easiest way to get into Shavasana is from here to put your socks, your switchers on, to keep the cushion the way it is, just to spread your feet a tiny bit, and to lay down on your back and cover yourself. If you need more preparations, go for them, of course. And of course you can use the wall, bringing your legs on the wall. You can put the cushion under the sitting bones. Whatever you do, make sure your lower back is well grounded. That's why having something under your knees will help you to ground your lower back. And once you lay down, simply place your hands on your heart area, resting your elbows on the both sides. Take the time you need to prepare yourself. We're heading towards the final relaxation. And this class, no matter it was a dynamic one, actually all the postures were really increasing the circulation of the blood, trying to reach each and every part of the body. And doing it in a slow way with awareness helps us to control this process. Of course, we can do it in a dynamic way, but then the goal would be completely different and will be more like cardio effect. But this practice was again about balancing, about making all organs and all parts of the body happy with the practice. So gently now close your eyes. Bring your awareness on your hands, trying to feel your heartbeat again. The rhythm of the heart is truly a sign of how we feel physically, mentally, emotionally. Try to visualize again a tiny flame to your heart center, steady and calm, lightening your inner body, the way the blood is transporting vital, essential nutrients to each and every part of the body. Let this flame also radiates calmness, peace, love, care towards each and every part of the body. And stay in your Shavasana as long as you wish. We'll use the moment to close the practice with the sound of Om, having my hands on my heart. As always, feel free to join me if you feel it. Feel yourself ready up. You can allow yourself to start moving, or maybe to stay a bit longer, laying, relaxing.